The committee will now come to order. First, I want to welcome and I want to thank all of you for joining us today. We have a very distinguished, knowledgeable group of witnesses that are coming to help us deal with climate change and the important role that we in agriculture must fulfill. Let me say at the outset that my concern in putting this hearing together rests with this. It is most important that agriculture, our industry, be at the point of the spear in dealing with climate change. Why? Nobody, no entity on earth is more dependent on the climate than agriculture, our food production, the water we drink, our shelter from our forestry, textiles, our clothing. We can do without a lot of things, but we cannot do without food, water, our clothing, our shelter coming from our forestry. And so this is why this committee hearing is most important. And I want to thank our distinguished panelists for being with us. And so, first of all, I want to get a few housekeeping matters out of the way. First of all, after giving brief opening remarks, members will definitely receive testimony from our outstanding witnesses today, and then the hearing will be open for questions. Members will be recognized in order of seniority, alternating between majority and minority members, and in order of arrival for those members who have joined us after the hearing was called to order. And when you are recognized, you will be asked to unmute your microphone, and you will have 5 minutes to ask your questions or make your comment. And now I really want to emphasize, members, please keep your phones muted. If you're not speaking, as we hear right now, there's a member that's not doing that. And we have got to be respectful, and I'm laying down the law. I will just announce you not participating. These are some outstanding and gifted witnesses, and I want this committee to show them the respect that they deserve. And it's important that we hear every word of what you committee members are saying. We have to respect one another. So, when you're not speaking, turn that microphone off. Thank you for doing that. Now, members will be recognized in order of seniority, alternating between majority and minority members, and in order of arrival for those members who are joining us late. And as I said, when you are asked to mute your microphone, please do so that if you're not speaking, you will remain muted in order to keep the background noise out. And in order to get as many questions as possible, the timer will stay consistently visible on your screen. I'm going to be very punctual with good discipline here to keep members to your 5 minutes. The other thing I want to say is this. This is about climate change, the most pressing issue that's facing us today. And nobody is more impacted than us. agriculture. So for those members who have in mind to bring up any other subject other than what we are here to do, will not be recognized. All right? We're here to deal with climate change, nothing else. I want to make that clear. All right. Now, just a few brief remarks from me on this. As I said at the outset, this is our most important hearing, folks. We are the leaders in Congress that must deal with climate change. And the way that we are functioning on that is through what is referred to as carbon credits, carbon markets. That is the process and the tool that we have. And we have a variety of firms who are engaged in carbon markets, carbon credits, and each of these are working and developing working partnerships with our farmers to determine the way to do it. There is a variation in some of our companies how they are engaging our farmers and agriculture interests. Bayer, for example, is working with our farmers, but they are compensating their partnership based upon the farmers doing natural things like cover crops, no-till farming. And then there are others who are doing it by the amount of carbon that our farmers sequester. But we have problems and verification, weaknesses, the technology that is used here, the impact of our farmers not having access readily to the internet. These present awesome problems. So we've got to really deal with those issues. Secondly, in bringing and engaging our farmers in helping us with climate change, in what we're doing, to what degree does that take them from doing what we need so badly, and that is maintaining our excellent food supply? We've got some serious questions that we've got to deal with. I'm very excited about this hearing. I want to thank you all for it. And now let us go forward and have a tremendous hearing. The eyes and ears of the nation is on this hearing this day. Let us make them very proud that this House Agriculture Committee is securing our role being at the top of the point of the spear when it comes to dealing with our federal policy, congressional policy. It's got to, first of all, come through agriculture. This is the goal here, and let us proceed. And with that, I will turn it over to our distinguished ranking member for his opening remarks.